Alright, this is going to be a quick video. The other day, I got this box from Tree Stuff. And I usually, not always, but I usually remember what I've ordered. And I think I had on order a couple of CT Roland locks and a couple of quick links. I'm thinking that's a big box for those. Surprise. And anyway, so I open it up, and inside is some typical brochures. Cool little Merry Christmas from Tree Stuff. And then it had a single wrap, and it was all bundled up, and I'm going, man, somebody had a good time really wrapping this up tight. So I finally get through all the wrapping, and Shazam, this is what I've had and what I've dreamed about for a very long time is a shackle using a slick pin. It makes a secure shackle with 1, 2, 3, 4 actions, and it's double locking. 1, 2. So there's 2 locks, double acting. I don't think it's been load tested and all those things yet, but this is fantastic, and I'll tell you why it's fantastic. Because if any of you followed some of my videos, you remember I was really into a hitchhiker, and a hitchhiker with a shackle. I hated that steel carabiner. The hitchhiker is a beautiful tool because, I'll show it to you in a minute, because of the way it handles friction. It has 2 points of progressive, non-controllable friction, and then it has the typical friction hitch, which so many are comfortable with and like so much. But now I have this shackle that I can put on my hitchhiker. Now, I hope I don't get in trouble with rope tech people, but I think this is HitchHikerX. And I really wish they would make it. But this is HitchHikerX using the slick pin shackle. Okay, so it has 2 points of progressive and non-controllable friction. The quick pin, or the slick pin in this case, and then the dog bone up at the top. And what makes that so great is that it takes so much friction, it leaves a lot less to be controlled by the friction hitch. And that's what I like, is when so much more of this, a big percentage of the friction is done here, leaving the controllable part of my friction with a much smaller percentage of the friction that needs to be controlled. And I don't remember when I did tests on this, I don't remember what the percentage was, but this was a pretty small percentage of the total friction. What makes this slick pin so great is that the slick pin is the same diameter, or almost the same diameter, as the lower slot. Those slots form an inclined plane, which makes the progressive friction. And you would think that maybe this slick pin is going to be hard to take out of the hitchhiker. These are easy to access on the outside, but then you're probably thinking, well, how do I get down in there? I got to get my thumb or get another little tool and disengage that. But watch how easy this is. This is just really cool. There's 1, 2, that comes loose. And then because of that slot, all you have to do is rotate those, and bam, it comes out. It's off. I know. That was kind of quick, so let me do it again. So it goes in. Again, very secure, 4-action, double locking slick pin. There's no reservations about your shackle coming unscrewed or forgetting to tighten your shackle and all those things. And it comes off so easy. 1, 2, there's 2 pushes, and then simply rotating comes off. It's done. Now I'm leaving on, it's just down here, on my bridge. I've set up because of my adjustable bridge, I've used the tail for a second bridge rather than connect to my pulley here, and that'll just stay on my bridge right there. So to connect to the hitchhiker, it becomes a very easy matter of connecting those pins. And I'm not real smooth at this because this is the first time I've used it, but I'm so thrilled at it. And there, I got it backwards. So look at how easy it is to go, that's backwards, take that off, turn it around, and I'll bet you if I did this a few times, I might get proficient. At any rate, so that slips in, passes the rope, there it is. Now, what is also really cool is when I do my rope walker, I tend with a over the shoulder, well, it's my pencil secure, but anyway, I know that's really close. Let's see if I can, I'll take this off so you can see it. When I have my bridge goes through here, but when I'm rope walking, I just take this claw, the lobster claw from my over, God, I don't know if you can see that. Lobster claw connects to that. But when I'm walking up the rope, I just connect to this and it goes right up the rope. It makes tending a dream. And then I also, when I'm connected, I have my swivel. This is a Rock Exotica swivel, an ISC swivel. All those swivels work. Anyway, that's it. Oh, and the other great thing is for those that really like it, or when you're coming back from, I still use it when I'm coming back from a steep limb walk. I'll do that, and it makes a great 3-to-1 when you're coming back from your limb walk. Now this is not going to stay oriented, but anyway, that's your 3-to-1. You can actually pull yourself up with it pretty well, but 3-to-1, and it works great. 3-to-1, make a 5-to-1, and all those other things, and 6-to-1 and all that, but it works so well for that, and it tends really well. The action of that slick pin, because of its large, fairly large shape and roundedness, it actually works like a pulley in there and makes tending go really well. It might pivot a little bit. That's probably a maybe or maybe not swivel or pivot on that pin, but either way, it doesn't matter. And the other great thing, look at how compact all that is. I mean, that is just one compact little unit. Anyway, I'm really liking that. It works great for rope walking. And again, sorry there, Rope Tech, and anybody else that's involved in this. I've done this video without anybody's permission and without any approvals, and the big problem with what I'm showing you guys is that it's not available. That sucks. All right, I am going to go up the rope with it. Again, watch how easy that is. to take that off. It's almost as easy as a carabiner. Alright, that was like the third time I've done that. It got even a little easier. Connected my socket to the swivel. You can see that. So there's the socket connected to the top of the swivel, and there's my lobster claw that goes over my shoulder, and that's also connected to the swivel for an easy rope walker. Alright, quick overview. This is my saddle. It's a new Tribonics. Normally I climb with that adjustable bridge through the middle hole of the rigging paw. I use a CT roll-and lock that makes it adjustable. In this case, I've taken the tail and formed a second bridge, put it on the swivel so that I could use it with this HitchHikerX. And then I've attached my socket just to the lower connection on the swivel.